Good morning. I'm Daphna from herbalbabycare.com, and today I wanted to talk about the wonderful, lovely linden leaf and flower. Um, it's also known as lime blossom and basswood. It's actually not related to lime, the fruit, at all. It's just called that because of the similarity in color. So the reason I chose to speak about this herb is, first of all, because it's been very much calling to me lately. I haven't used it before except recently, and I have a feeling that since my son is just beginning to teeth and he's starting to get a little fussy, I think that's a big part of why I felt that I needed it, even though I didn't know that that's something that linden actually helps with. But that often happens with herbs. Sometimes a certain herb will just start coming up in your head, or you'll be hearing about it or seeing it, and you feel this need for it, and then you end up realizing that it's great for so many things that you really needed help with. So I'm going to be doing a series about some of the classic children's herbs that have years and years of traditional use and are safe for children and wonderful for children. So I wanted to start with linden leaf. So like I said, it's a classic children's medicinal plant, especially in Europe, and in France namely. It's a very popular drink there. And the linden tree, I wish I could go sit under one right now, but I've yet to find one in my area, but I'm still going to look for it. From the pictures that I've seen, and actually when I was in France, I did get to see one, and I stood under it, and it was abuzz with beautiful bees. And they're very tall trees with heart-shaped leaves, and the flowers are just so beautiful. And bees love linden, and they create some of the finest honey available with the linden flowers. And the honey actually has the calming and soothing and healing properties of the linden flowers in it. If you have the chance to ever try linden honey, I would recommend it. I'm going to try too. So the first part about linden that is wonderful for children is the calming and the relaxing aspect of it. It's antispasmodic, and it works actually on the heart. So the amazing thing is that it has these heart-shaped leaves, and that sort of gives us a hint as to the nature and the character of the herb. So it will help with heart palpitations, it will help with high blood pressure, it will help with spasms. It's very calming, and for children who suffer from asthma, there's a certain stress-related aspect of asthma that Tilia can really help to calm that down and help in preventing asthma attacks. Also, Tilia is great for children who are irritable or cranky, who have anger, who feel, rage sometimes. Tilia is so relaxing, but it won't put them to sleep. It's not necessarily a sleep-inducing herb, but it will help for having a more restful sleep, and it also is great for children who suffer from nightmares or any type of sleep disturbance, whether that is something to do with their nervous system, or if they're sick and cranky and just having a rough day, or if it has something to do with teething. My son, I believe, is starting to teeth. He's been very cranky, he's been clingy and having sort of a hard time. And Tilia is actually one of the remedies recommended for teething. So you can give it to the baby in a tea, just in small amounts, or rub it onto the gums, and it will help soothe the pain and calm the baby down too. So Tilia promotes restful sleep, and it's great for adults, mothers too, and children who are overexhausted, overworked, who have a lot of stress or tension going on. And also for children who are hyperactive or have that nervous belly. I used to have that when I was younger. I would get that tightening feeling, almost like butterflies in the stomach, and it was actually anxiety. So Tilia is a really great herb for helping children who have that type of nervousness. Also for rashes, you could use it externally and just make a tea of it, rub it on a rash. Also, you could put it in a bath to help soothe the baby if you don't want to, or the child if you don't want to administer it internally as a tea or a tincture. And the last thing, well, second to last thing, is that Tilia is also really helpful for headaches and migraines. So some children suffer from headaches and migraines, and this could be a really wonderful herb for them. For a more specific treatment for coughs, colds, flus, it works really well with elderflower. It's one of the best known remedies for those types of illnesses, so it's great to have around in the winter. And for mothers who are in labor, who are going through a long, prolonged labor with a lot of pain and tension and stress, Juliette de Briglievi, one of my favorite herbalists, recommends using Linden flower tea to sip it throughout the labor to help calm the mother and relax the body to move the labor along. So I want to show you a close up, if I can do it, of what the dried leaf and flower actually looks like. So this is, I don't know if it's such great quality in the picture, but it's excellent quality. I got it from Mountain Rose Herbs. If you don't have access to a linden tree, I highly recommend ordering some from a good source. And if you want to find out some good herbal resources, you can go to herbalbabycare.com and click on the resources page, and there's some of my favorite suppliers there. So today I am drinking Linden tea, and since I'm nursing, my baby is also going to reap the benefits of the Linden. Maybe it will help him with his teething and to help calm him down. I feel wonderful. I had a cup today, and I'm actually doing it as part of the Positivity 10-day herbal tea challenge. So if you want to join in on that at any time, just go to herbalbabycare.com for the information. And also, I just wanted to show I made actually a syrup with linden in it, which is really a great way to administer the herbs to children because it's alcohol-free and it's sweet and tastes almost like candy. I made it with blackberries. So that's linden. I love it. It's really quickly becoming one of my favorite herbs. And if you have any questions, you can always contact me. And have a wonderful day.